The cardboard boat regatta is basically a race from all the orgs who enter. They have to build a cardboard boat with just cardboard, obviously, and duct tape. But my name is Steven Trong, and I'm Vice President of VSA. I was the main designer and creator of the Batmobile boat. I came up with the Batmobile concept because I wanted just some badass vehicle that everybody would just stare and like be awestruck in. And it didn't take me too long to think of it. I mean, when you think of a badass car, what do you think of? You think of the Batmobile.
I'm Jason Tan. I'm Steven's roommate. Actually, to begin with, it didn't start out very much. There's just like cardboard on the floor, and I was like, it looked like a raft at first.
I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning. I just started off with like paper and pencils, like how am I gonna do this? I basically looked up a bunch of pictures of the Batmobile. There's so many different versions out there. I just had to pick one, and then after that, I just started drawing schematics. So the hardest part of making that boat was getting like the infrastructure of it, because it had to be sturdy. It couldn't just be hollow, and so that actually took me the longest time to figure out. And if you look at the pictures, it looks pretty intense, because that's the whole inside of the boat is made like that. It's just a bunch of cross sections.
There's a lot of cardboard in the hallway and everything. His room was like the boat, basically, because of the size of the room.
It's like, this is the culmination of like 2 months of work for me, like countless hours, like almost every day. I just work on it, and I hope this doesn't make me sound like some loser, just sits in his room working on Batmobile. Like, I'd study and stuff too, but this is a hobby for me, and I enjoyed it. It was a stress relief. For the costumes, I had an awesome team. Evie Huang and Johnny Tu, they made all the costumes for the Batmobile. Evie made the Catwoman, the Robin, and like a Nightwing mask. And then Johnny made this mask. This one. This is pretty legit right here.
My name is Johnny Tu. I'm a member of VSA, and I was Robin, and I helped raise the boat. When we first put the boat into the water, I was kind of, I guess, hesitating, because I wasn't sure if the boat would float or not.
When it first touched that water, I was so scared, But I had faith. When it got into the water, there was like, the electricity in the room just like went up like crazy. And when we flipped the compartments open, and me and my partner Johnny got in, and he laid down, like, there's this huge roar. I guess hearing the crowd like yell and shout when everything was ready was a good feeling. I took a second just to take it all in. I don't know if Johnny did, but that felt fucking great. I've never had people like roar for me. I've never been like in front of an audience and people were just like, that was interesting. Dude, during the first race, it was just a blur. I just remember chugging water like as fast as I could. Looking back at the video, I threw most of that water into the boat.
I don't really know how to swim, so I was pretty nervous about it. I also have my glasses on, so I don't know if that's bad.
When I handed off to my partners, I just had faith in them. I felt so relieved because I knew they'd do their best.
Did you have any fears going into the second race about like the condition of the boat, if it would float, if it was stable?
The boat was in a horrible condition. It weighed a ton. We couldn't even pick it up. We had to slide it. We couldn't pull it out the water for like 3 or 4 minutes because it was so heavy. It's just so much water in it. I got under it and like I tried to push it up, and then I just like ran out of breath because I couldn't, hold my breath long enough to push it up. It was so heavy. We had to drain a lot of the water out.
I guess there were a lot of worries going into the second race. The boat got a lot heavier, and then the flaps weren't really functioning as they were before, so we were worried about that too.
Okay, so the last part of the race was as epic as you could make it. At first, NISAP was in the front, as everybody expected, because it was the fastest boat there. And then, you know, two stragglers, me, our boat, and I think it was Kappa 6 boat, or SAE's boat. We were kind of getting along. We were like the second and third place at that point. And everybody thought they were going to finish, right? But right at the end, like maybe like a meter from the end, their boat turns sideways and gets stuck on the ropes. And then, yeah. I saw Kim, like he was already paddling like crazy. And I saw Kim, like, you know, he looked over at the NISAP boat. And then he looked over the other side. And, you know, he saw the chance that was his time, you know, to keep, like, pulling him harder. Like, he could win at that point.
When you pulled the boat out of the water the final time, how did you feel about it being in the state it was?
Honestly, I wanted to keep that boat and like just have it in my room and just probably like chill in it and study or something. But when we took it out, I knew it wasn't gonna. It was screwed. I don't know. I mean, I was happy that it happened. You know that saying, like, be happy it happened, not sad that it's over. I mean, that's how I felt.
I think that's all I really got. Did you want to say anything else?
Nah, it's badass.
All right.